Aha, you made it! Hello, it's Joachim Gomez and welcome to Gift of Joy, a series where we showcase the various charities here in Singapore and meet people from all walks of life with unique stories to share. Now, I won't be alone on this journey. I do have some friends joining me, so let's hit the road! Hello, it's Joachim Gomez and welcome to Gift of Joy. Now today we're going to head on down to Morning Star Community Services, a charity that helps young children and their families. Now this episode might resonate with me quite a bit, you'll find out why. So let's go meet Shirley, who is a single mom. Hello, Mr. Shirley.
Hello.
Joachim, nice to meet you, Shirley. Take a seat, take a seat, take a seat. Wow, nice to meet you. Tell me, I want to know more about Morning Star in a while, but could you tell me more about yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm a single parent with two boys, both in primary 4.
Yeah.
So they've been at Morning Star since their primary 1, P1. So it's been 4 years.
4 years already?
4 years together with them.
How do you find out about Morning Star and what do you know about Morning Star?
It's actually introduced by my social worker. So the social worker told me that here they got this student care service and also they have a care night service which allows me to work later in the evening. So I got more time to work and have someone to look after them for me.
Yeah. So tell me more about your sons, your two sons.
My two sons, the elder one is Brian and the younger one is Ryan. And Brian is actually going to the special school, special needs schools, and he has thyroid problems which needs to go hospital regularly.
Was it tough taking Brian to hospital and then to many places here in Singapore?
Young time is a bit tough because he a bit hyper, so he likes to run around. So I have to catch him. And now when he's grow up, it's better. But the drawing blood things are all a chaos for me and him because he will scream, cry, and all this. But now, while getting older, he's better. So what I have to do is only take leaves off from my work and then bring him to the hospital, that's all.
So as a mom, how do you feel about it for Brian?
For Brian, as a mom, I got no choice. He's my son.
Yeah.
So no matter what, how difficult it is, I have to bring him and take care of him. That's it.
So that's for Brian. And what about Ryan?
Ryan went to the normal government school.
Just like
a normal
kid in Singapore,
everyday kid. So, but he's quite a handful.
Yeah. I think boys will be boys.
Yeah, boys. When brothers fight, they are like enemies. But the next day, when they wake up, they are like friends.
Yeah. So for Brian and Ryan, they come here every day, or is it like 3 times a week, 4 times a week?
They come here every day, Monday to Friday. Yeah.
So you're here every night taking them home?
Actually, they go home by themselves.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go home by themselves.
But how do you teach them the independence?
Because I'm a single mom, I can't 24 hours stay by their side. So my thinking is that I let them be independent earlier so that they can take care of themselves, even if I'm not around. Normally, the first time, I will bring them to the place first, teach them where to drop, how to go, which route to take. Then after that, the second day they will go, but I will follow behind. I won't let them know I'm behind them. Then when I see them reach the place safely, then okay, the day I will let them go by themselves.
Do you find yourself worrying less about them as they get older, or is the worry level still the same?
The worry level will be still the same. Because once they know how to take public transport, they will know how to go out to play with themselves.
Yeah.
So like, for example, Ryan, he need to be here after school, but he never comes straight. He always don't come straight. He'll just go to the playground and play, then come.
I was going to ask, when that happens, do the teachers call you saying, I think Ryan's not here, he's somewhere else, or what?
Yes.
But no matter what, Ryan will always still be here.
Yes.
At least you know this is like home ground and home base for him. So what sort of activities that Ryan and Brian enjoy doing at Morning Star? When you ask them, how's your day at Morning Star and Care Nights, what did they say to you?
She said nothing, man. They just like to, when they are here, they enjoy like playing with friends.
Yeah.
I know because sometimes you'll say that when I come to the Care Nights, this friend, this and that. And sometimes like when we having mornings, the care nights, they have some functions.
Yeah.
There are some functions that invite us families to join. So we join together also. And I came here and then we see how's the environment, how they really like take care of the kids.
Was that what made you trust Morningstar?
Yes.
Yeah? Thank you so much for sharing with me a lot about your kids and about Morningstar as well, to the point where now, can I actually go and meet someone from Morningstar?
Sure.
Yeah.
How about I introduce you to the person in charge?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you. When I spoke to Shirley, I got the vibe of somebody who's very confident on the inside, but also sometimes she got a bit of the whatever comes, I'll deal with it kind of vibe to me. So are you here this early all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is the place now.
Hi, Lemuel.
Yeah, hi Joachim.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, my pleasure.
Tell me more about Morningstar and Care Nights.
Care Nights is a free evening care program that supports children aged 6 to 14 years old. Our aim is to provide a conducive and safe environment for children. And at the same time, this is also a place wherein they feel accepted and valued. We have a very structured curriculum aimed at helping children meet the holistic needs. So we actually adopted the 5 competencies of social and emotional learning, aided by the 4 core virtues of Morningstar.
Is this the only branch in Singapore?
No, in fact, we have 2 branches in Bedok North. We also have one in Toa Payoh, and finally, we have one in Sengkang, which, by the way, I have a colleague waiting for you there.
Okay, let's go to Sengkang then from Bedok. It'll be like half an hour.
Okay, let's go.
I only found out about Morningstar through this episode, and I understand that they help children from disadvantaged families. Yeah. So sorry to interrupt. Hello, guys.
Welcome to Care Nights.
Nice to meet you all. Hello, I'm Joachim.
Hi, Joachim.
Nice
Yes,
to
I'm
meet you.
Catherine.
Catherine. So, what do you all do here?
Oh, we are having a gathering at the moment
Okay.
before a lesson.
So, what's the gathering all about?
At the gathering, we are going to share about the program that we are going to have in the week. At the same time, we will also have a preventive teaching that the children have to bear for some basic rules that they have to abide.
Okay. Yeah, don't let me interfere. You can just go ahead. I'll just
Thank
stand
you.
here and watch you all do it. Yeah, do. Let me
Right.
see you do your thing, Catherine. Go for
Okay,
it.
thank you. Okay, now we are going to have our next program. That is our study time. All right, get ready and let's go to our table.
So, Miss Catherine, what's currently happening right now?
Tonight we are going to do the journal writing.
So, you read them and grade them on...
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, let me introduce someone to you. His name is Akshay.
Okay. Guessing that's him. What up, buddy? Joachim, actually, please, let me sit next to you. I just realized, ma'am, this table looks so small for him.
It's for kids.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know.
I will leave you with him now.
Thank you very much, Miss Catherine. What up, buddy? So what's on for you today?
Today I'm just studying for my exam that's upcoming.
So how do you find out about this place, or how did your mom find out about this place?
One of Morningstar's people actually were renting door to door of each HDB flat. So they came to my house and then they talked to my mom about this place. My mom decided this place is quite good. So then she encouraged me to come here and yeah, it's been like that.
Do you enjoy it here?
Definitely.
I'll see you another day. Go back to studying, okay? Don't let me distract you. Go
Thank
for it,
you.
buddy. So I'm here with Akshay and Vicky, and apparently the producers told me that Akshay has been following my 987 journey. So I'm not too sure how much you know about me, because what I want to share with you is talking to the both of you. I think for me it'll be very hard-hitting because I too am a single parent child, and I was raised by my mom as well. So Vicky, I just want to start by saying I think you're already the strongest woman I know, because whatever my mom has gone through, I'm sure you've gone through as well. The stresses, you know, raising a boy could be mischievous as well, I'm sure. So Akshay, I want to start with you, buddy. So what was it like growing up for you? Because for me, growing up, I remember maybe when my parents were separated till I was about your age now, 16, 17. I was a bit of an angry kid. I think I felt like there was a part of me that was missing at home in my life as well. Do you feel the same, or was it different for you?
Growing up, not really I had anything I felt like anything was out of me because we lived with my grandmother.
Yeah.
So other than her, I had like my uncle and my grandmother, so it was okay.
Yeah?
I had someone at least other than her to talk to.
Okay. And Vicky, for you, I'm just using my own scenario. Like, I know my mom in a way felt worried. She felt like, oh no, like there's no father at home to, like give him the meal input and all that. Did you feel the same way as my mom, or was it different for you?
No, I also felt the same way because I feel that I worked very hard for him, and till to this minute, I feel that whatever I've given him, he has asked for, I have given him. As much as possible, I can do it. The only one that I have missed giving him is a father figure until today. And there's always a part of me that says that that's the only part that I actually can't give him fully. But other than that, I think I fulfill everything as a duty as a mother. Now, it's my mother and my brother. That's what he mentioned, his uncle. They are the current pillars now for me, for us. As when I was first going through my separation period, it was my father. My late father, he was the one who actually took me in when I went through the part of the divorce. But after I moved in with him, within a few months later, I think he just couldn't bear the fact that I went through all this, that he passed away.
Oh no.
In the house. So I had to go through the pain of being a single mother, losing a father. Physically and mentally, it was not easy. And I still remember the day before he passed away, the night he asked me only one question. Vicky, are you happy now? Then I told my father, I wouldn't say I'm happy, but I'm in peace now because I'm away from the domestic violence. And that's what I want my son not to witness. And that's the main reason I actually took a divorce from him. That because I don't want my son go through the domestic violence, and that's the reason. So I won't say I'm happy, but I'm really in peace now, and thank you, Father, that you are there for me.
I think sometimes we need to prioritize peace in the mind and peace in the heart before happiness comes in, right? So I remember being very mischievous and naughty in primary and secondary school. Sorry, Mum. What's Akshay like? Because he looks like a very good boy.
He is a very good boy, I would say. I'm not saying it for media purpose, but he is a very good boy. Seeing what I went through as a single parent, he actually took it in his mind and his heart, and he studied very well. He doesn't get involved in bad companies, thanks to Morningstar, Care Night. They took care of him and guided him very well. And he's doing very well in studies, and I'm really, really very proud of him. I am proud of him.
So in terms of school, do you take awards and all that? EduSave or Speech Day awards?
Definitely.
Oh!
Yes.
Tell me more about that,
So yeah, most
So just awards, EduSave and all that. Yeah, tell me more.
Yeah, basically, every year just do well, get an award.
He makes it sound so easy, and then here's me, like struggling to even pass mathematics in primary or secondary school, right? You must be very proud of him.
I am very, very proud of him.
Yeah.
When he went to get the award this year, I was telling practically everyone seated beside me saying that that's my son who's going out to take the award. And after the whole thing ended, I went and thanked the teachers, and the teachers told me that, no, Akshay is a good boy. He studied very well, and he's a very smart boy.
Okay.
I'm smart boy lah.
I'm going to be a bit capo for you, okay? You're 16 now, okay?
Okay.
In 19 years as of this year, you'll be 35, you'll be my age. Where do you see yourself, and how do you see yourself taking care of Mum?
I think I just see myself making my own money and probably have a family as well. So then to take care of my mum, most I can do is visit her, probably give her financial assistance, and make sure to visit Winston all the time.
Okay, yes.
See, she has a second son, Winston. So it's not so bad. She has two sons.
So I guess the noisy and the rebellious one was Winston.
Always barking at her, definitely. The one that talks back to her the most.
In a language you all can't understand, but okay. What is your occupation and what do you do for a living?
I'm currently working as a teacher aide in a special needs school. Teaching children with special needs.
Okay, so what are your working hours like?
Currently, my working hours are in the afternoon. It's 12 to 5. But before that, I used to work from 8 o'clock until 5 p.m. I used to send him to Care Night, Morningstar, in the evening because at that time I used to work part-time as well, and then I was upgrading myself. So as I need to go attend classes or have to work and all that, so they actually took care of him in that period of time, that few hours. Yes.
So there was a period of time you're doing 2 jobs or more,
yes,
I guess.
Yeah, when he was in primary school.
All right, Akshay, I believe you got exams coming up, O-levels especially, so please don't let me hold you back, go and study. Miss Vicky, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Okay. So for Miss Vicky, she is a teaching assistant for a school for children with special needs, and that is respectable. I think, honestly, it takes a lot of patience to do this job and this occupation. And for her to be able to now focus on her work and not worry too much about Akshay, who is with the night care program, I think it's one less worry for her. Hello, Ada.
Hey, hello.
Sorry, I'm late. It's like
okay.
the running theme of this show now. But thank you so much for your time in doing this. Okay, so I'm going to cut straight to the point. Very much Gift of Joy is a show where we want to give people joy, especially to those who need it the most. And I've met two people who I feel could use your help, and they're single moms. So I was thinking, how can we, give them something to remember or give them something to look at and they just smile? So I thought, why not a photo shoot? And this is where you come in.
Yeah.
And I think you're the best person for it. So for Vicky, Akshay and their dog Winston, they're very tight-knit. Like, I've seen them go for walks together, they're very close bonded. So with your expertise and how you can make people look good, do you have anything in mind you can suggest?
Thinking for maybe we can organize a picnic outdoor.
Yeah.
Or where they can just chill there, maybe read a book, and then maybe play with the dogs and maybe some ball games as well.
And then for Shirley, Brian and Ryan, yeah, the one word I got away from them was playground. So any ideas on like a nice playground?
I'm thinking just out of the mind, maybe it can be some indoor theme park.
Yeah.
Like, like the Bounce theme park or something.
Okay.
But let me think about it and I'll get back to you.
All right, thank you very much.
That's
And I'm just
okay.
crossing my fingers for good weather on shoot day. It would be nice to have something to keep in maybe like Akshay's wallet or like even Miss Vicky's handbag. So I think I have in mind maybe say a small photo shoot. Give them something to document their time together. Miss Shirley and her two boys, Ryan and Brian. I have the similar idea, but I wonder whether can Ryan and Brian sit still for more than 2 minutes. So of course with me, I got Vicky, Akshay and Winston. Hello, buddy. Now it's quite quiet and quite peaceful now. But do you all know what you're doing here?
No, we got literally no idea why I'm even here.
So I'm going to give you the first part first, okay? You're going to go to the makeup studio to get your hair and makeup done.
Okay.
All right? Let's go.
Joachim told us that we are here for a photo shoot. So I was very shocked and I was very surprised because I've never done full makeup before. So it's very surprising.
Well, Miss Vicky, Akshay, you guys look absolutely amazing. Miss Vicky, how are you feeling?
One thing I couldn't afford a family portrait, and I think I always like wondering how to bring him to a studio to take a family portrait. But now this is really a very surprise gift. It really means a lot.
Perfect gift for you. Akshay, yourself?
First time I had to do so much just for this.
Your first time wearing makeup?
Yeah.
Then for Maz, your first time seeing her this way as well? Why is it first time?
Most of the time she won't at most put powder.
Is this true?
Yeah, I don't wear makeup.
Anyway, if you're wondering why are we here, what are we doing, next to me is Ada. Now, as you can see, camera in her hand, right? She shot for many personalities here in Singapore and made them like $1 million. So we're going to do the same for you as well. We're giving you a very nice family photo shoot.
Okay, so what we are planning is we're going to give you a picnic in the park. And at the same time, we'll be providing you with some very beautiful photographs where you can keep as memories. Yeah.
I think Winston can sense you all are very happy right now. I'm sure.
We are very
Ada?
happy.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes,
Okay,
we are ready.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
But on the day of the shoot, after we set up a very nice picnic area, and everything was like perfect already, it rained. After it stopped raining, right, since there's like still a bit of light, daylight and all, okay, maybe we should do some candid shots for them, outdoor being about like in the park area. Since we already have some shots outdoor at the park, so I was thinking that maybe we can add some more varieties to the photo shoot for them. So we decided to bring them to like a pet-friendly cafe because I think Vicky and Akshay, they don't really have the chance to bring Winston out. I think it is a very special thing that we are creating for them. Smile, yes, nice. Smiling, yeah, smiling and eating.
First of all, I have to thank Care Night because through them only I get to know the producer and the crews, Mr. Joachim and Miss Ede and everyone. You all are very close to my heart. And this overall experience, I would say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. No one has been very nice to us towards this extent.
None of my friends at school do all this. So like, yeah, I can just show this to them.
We get to spend time as a family.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, with him.
We hardly spend time with Winston.
So we are here at what was supposed to be MediaCorp. At least that's what we told Shirley, Ryan and Brian. So Shirley, I want to ask you, what do you think we're doing here? Do you know?
Letting the kids have rollerblading.
Rollerblading. What do you think, guys?
Me will go on skateboard.
Okay, that's just the half of it. So you got the half right. Well done. Well done. So a huge thank you to Earn Sports for giving memories for Shirley, Ryan and Brian, who will be photographed and videoed by Ada as well. So Ada, any plans on how to shoot them or video them?
We'll be doing some videos behind the scene first, and then they can keep it as memories when they grow up.
Okay.
And after that, we can set up like a small little area for a family photo shoot, like a proper one.
Yeah. So are you all ready? Yeah. Let's go then. Woohoo!
The producer told me that they were giving us some surprise. So I don't know this is the kind of surprise. But the boys is very excited and happy.
So meeting Ryan was like meeting myself at his age, a monkey climbing around everywhere. I can only imagine the kind of trouble I gave my mom and what Miss Shirley has to put up with. But then again, you know, she knows that they are my sons. I still love them no matter how mischievous they are, and hopefully in time and as they mature, it gets better for them.
I really enjoy the photo sections. It's some deep memories for us.
I feel that it's very special to give, especially mom, this kind of moments because kids grow up really fast and all these memories and all, right, it doesn't just freeze there. When kids grow up, maybe next time in the future, they can share it with their the future generation. So I think that is a very special gift that I can give to them, so I'm very happy with it.
Come, everybody, come.
All right, let's go on in. Oh, watch it there, you're good. Safe and sound in the hands of Mom. Ryan and Brian, how was that? How was your rollerblading experience? Thumbs up? Good. We're good? We're good. And Shirley, what about you watching them in action?
Having fun watching them.
Having fun watching them, I guess. Ada, yourself, how are your shots?
I think the shots turned out pretty well. They are very fun to shoot with.
Okay. All right. Now, one other thing for you. Come on in, Emma. With the very nice gift basket, all thanks to our friends over at shopandshare.sg. Now, if you want to spread some festive cheer, log on to the link that you see right now. Just pledge a donation and we'll handle the rest. These are for you to enjoy, okay? That said, it's Joachim Gomez. This has been Gift of Joy. Hopefully you enjoy it. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. I'm really glad that there are now organizations here in Singapore that recognize single-parent families. It's no longer like a stigma or something very taboo here in Singapore. It is happening. I grew up with it, but now at least society is more accepting of it and they are more understanding towards it. And I'm glad for these organizations that make it, I won't say a lot easier, but at least allay a few of the worries that a single-parent mom or dad could have here in Singapore. Hello, with the holiday season around the corner, if you wish to donate food, daily essentials and transport vouchers to those in need, please log on to shopandshare.sg. Simply pledge your donation and we'll handle the rest. It is that easy to do your part for charity.